Hello guys, so the other day on Instagram I brought up a helper symbol that I use to help me draw parallel lines where I need to. I'm going to run through that today and also run through another way to draw parallel lines, which is a bit simpler. So I'll start off with the simpler way. Let's take this section here where I have two bits of pavement on either side of a road. So I'm going to draw the first line here, and basically what I want here is to draw this part of the pavement, but ensure that the line is parallel to the line I've already drawn. Doing things like this, just forcing lines that should be parallel to be parallel, will go a long way to making your map look great at the end. Obviously I could just draw it by eye, it's going to be pretty close, it might even be right, but if we do that, little errors just compound and the map will just not look as clean as if we are more careful. So because this is just a straight line, the quickest way to do this in Open Orienteering Mapper is to get the view on the symbol that we want to pick up the direction of, hold Ctrl and click on that symbol, and you'll see now that I have this crosshairs which has the direction set. So if I draw now, even though I'm moving the cursor up and down, the direction is fixed here. I can also come down here and draw the line 90 degrees perpendicular to this symbol up here, but obviously in this case I want to draw parallel. So there we go. And those lines are now exactly parallel, and that's how we want them to be. And you can do this for lots of things. So obviously then when it comes time to draw this building up here, I might want to do the same thing. Control click, because I want it to be parallel to this edge, and off we go. Obviously I'm not going to draw it right now, but that's what I would do, and you can see again perfectly parallel, very nice. So that's just Control and click to pick up the direction of an existing symbol. I'm going to go through another example, this time using a helper symbol. So imagine that we want to draw this section of the road, the pavement either side. So I'm going to draw one side here like this. So we have one side of the road drawn. What's the issue here is that we can't so easily use the Control click because we have this curve. So I want to get a line on the other side of the road following this line at a fixed distance. So that's what I'm going to use my helper symbol for. So I have a number of helper symbols over here. I can use the one in red for this. Before the video started, I measured it out so it would work in this example. But basically what you do once you have the helper symbol is I'm going to draw the helper symbol on top of this edge of the pavement. So we'll just do that now. And there it is. So you can see this helper symbol, it has three lines. So it's got a line in the middle there, which you can't actually see because of the black. So I'll just take that out for a second. So we have the line in the middle, which tracks the object that we want to follow. And then we've got these lines on the outside, which are going to be a fixed distance from the line in the middle. So that fixed distance in this case is obviously the width of the road. So you can see this red line on the left now tracks nicely the other side of the road. And then a nice thing about Open Orienteering Mapper is I can draw on top of these extra parts of my helper symbol. I don't only have the ability to draw on top of the actual path of the helper symbol here in the middle, but I can also draw on this line on the outside or the other line on the outside. if the road was on the right of the edge I already drew. So I can dive in here and use Shift to follow this. And then obviously a helper symbol, it's only used to help us draw up the map, especially helping us to draw up the map very cleanly, but it doesn't appear in the final map, so I can delete it. And you can see now we have this very nice parallel edges of the road, and even though this path is curved, the other path is curved exactly the same way.